Right then, welcome back everybody. Thanks for taking the time to come and see what I'm up to. Back in the greenhouse tonight, and we're going to do a chili update for Jason at Allotment of the Dead's chili challenge. I found this amazing recipe for potting on soil compost mix. All right, now I'd love to say this is a family recipe that's been passed down over the years. But I can't because I've never grown chilies before. So I did a bit of looking around and I found this recipe from Shaun, Chili Chunk. So all credit to him. This is his recipe. I'm just following along, and that's what I'm going to use going forward. And I'll put a link to his video because he'd done it in the description. All right. So we're going to be potting on this little chap. This is one of the Longhorns, currently in a 9 centimeter pot, and we're going to be putting it into a 11 centimeter or litre pot. All right, and the recipe I found, I've got to get glasses on so I can read it. And like I say, go and watch the video. Right, so we got, this is all by volume. All right, so use the same scoop or whatever when you make it up. All right, so 10 of compost. This is just Jack's Magic that I've just roughly sieved. All right, so 10 of compost, 1 of vermiculite. That'll help retain water and give it a bit of an airy texture. Then 1 of perlite. That really gives it the airiness. All right, that's volcanic rock that doesn't break down, so that gives the root plenty of room to do root stuff. All right, then it's, get this right, yep, 1 of chicken manure. Now that seemed like a lot to me, but that's what he said, so I'm going with it. But that seems like a pretty potent mix, so I hope I don't kill him. And then 1/4 of fish blood and bone, probably ideally if you've got the powder, but I've just got the pellets. All right, so that's that. And 1/10 of Epsom salts. That seems to be his secret weapon, Epsom salts. All right, so that's the mix. He also put mycorrhizal in the mix, but what I'm going to do is just put mycorrhizal around the roots of the plant. All right, so in best Blue Peter style, here's the mix I made up, and all we're going to do is stick a bit in the bottom of there, just like that. Tip this out, see what the roots are like. Right, so yeah, they're looking pretty impressive, to be honest. And all I'm going to do is tease the roots a bit, just so to help them spread their wings, as it were, out of the shape of this pot into this one. I hope I'm doing right, but we'll see. So just tease them about a bit so they find their own way in the new pot. A little bit of mycorrhizal in there, bit of mycorrhizal on their roots. Pop them in, and firm it around. I hope I've got this right with the chicken manure. It just seems a bit bloody potent, but here we go. It's not easy doing this sat down, but otherwise if I stand up you won't be able to see me. So yeah, simple as that. So there we go. I'll just So I only do the one because you do the rest the same. And I just take you up off a tripod and have a look at all my other chilies and peppers, and you can have a little look of how they're getting on. If you're new to growing chilies like me, then I'd recommend taking a look at Chili Chump. That's what he does. So, and he's good at it. So you'll probably learn a lot of him if you want to improve your chili growing chances. There you go, that rhymes, doesn't it? Right, so let's have a little look of what I've got going on. These are the Eclipse. I got 4 of them. That one on the right is always looked a bit shit. The leaves almost turned inside out, and no matter how much water or how little water I give it, it always looks like that. So any advice on that? The one at the back is probably the best one. That's starting to sprout the leaves from the side, but like tomato runners. I guess I leave them. Like I say, I've got no idea what I'm doing with these. And what have we got going next? They're Sugar Rush. They're the ones I bought myself. And then going along, we've got the Longhorn. They're looking all right, looking a bit yellow, so I shall be starting to feed them soon. Any advice on the best feed? Gratefully received, whether it's tomato food or I know Duncan's using that chili focus in it, so I might have to get hold of some of that. That's just some sweet peppers we got going on here, and last but not least, we've got the Joe's Long. There again, starting to look a bit yellow, but you know, nice tall plants. And at the end, we've got a tray of 6 or 7 miscellaneous chilies, and they were a free sample pack that come from Devon Chili Farm. So I've got no idea what any of these are. So yeah, so today what we're going to do is, I've sort of been potting them up as they've got bigger, and I haven't done these 2 Longhorns that are still in the 9cm pots, and we're going to stick them into 11cm or 1 litre pots. All right, so let's get back to doing that. All right, so that's my chilies and my recipe I found. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Cheers and gone.